That really happened. Yeah. So, we're not talking anymore. I don't know. I had like a slutty year or so because I got out of a 4.5-year relationship. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And I feel like when I mean slutty, what I mean is like you have sex twice, but the rest of it's emotional. You know, for me, that's like a lot of sluttiness. I don't know. It was fun though. We had sex one time, me and this guy, and he was like, he did make me come, which...
Yes.
Progress. Yeah, he made me come, but he did this thing that I don't know how to feel about when I was coming. He whispered, "Just for me." Right? Yeah. Right. It was a bit of a vibe killer. My cum was like, oh yeah, to like, oh yeah? You know, like one of those. Here's the thing about dirty talk. I think it tells you a lot about a person psychologically, right? Like, if someone's like, call me daddy, I'm like, oh, your dad never loved you. You know? Or he's like, can I suck on your titties? I'm like, oh, you were bottle fed as a child. You just want to try it out. Totally get it, totally get it. This guy was the youngest of 5 children. Do you think he's just never had anything just for him before? You know? Like, because like I know he shared a room growing up. And like his older sister gave him hand-me-downs and shit. I don't know. His mom used to get KFC family meals for dinner. Are you guys familiar with that? 2 chicken wings, 2 drumsticks. What's the 5th kid gonna get, you know? Kevin, his older brother's like, just for me, bitch. Steals the drumstick. Yeah. Who was raised Christian here? You can tell I was raised Jewish because I say Christian. Everyone else is like, I was Protestant. I'm like, you're just a group for me. I look like a bat mitzvah keeps getting postponed, obviously. I was raised Jewish. And I don't know, my mom was telling me about this thing. Like, Christian people say, they're like, God only gives you problems he thinks you can handle. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Okay, I think that's crazy, right? Imagine a robber is like, gun to your head, give me all your money, but don't worry, God has faith in you. Or like, I don't know, you're stage 4 cancer, you're out Mount Sinai, and doctor's like, we decided no chemo today. You got this. I don't know. I was talking to my mom about it, and I have decided, God, I want you to think I'm a pussy. You know, I want as much help as I can get. There's no problem that I can handle, not one. But I think I took it too far, right? Because something happened to me the other day that only would happen to a pussy, I think. And it was really upsetting. Let's take a turn, and please stay with me on this, okay? Women? Yes. Can we agree? To be a woman, you have to be sexually assaulted once in your life. Yeah. We live in a horrible society, and it's part of it, right? And God was like, now's your turn, right? But here's the thing. He knew I have depression, anxiety, and OCD, the Holy Trinity. He's like, we can't make it too hard. We gotta give it to her easy. So I was on a hot girl walk. Might have been too hot. You know what I'm talking about. I had my matcha in hand, and I felt something on my butt. And I turned, and there was an 8-year-old child who had given me a wedgie. Right? And I was like, okay. I turned to him, I said, sir, child, where are your parents? Right? And why have you done that? And then, of course, this is what he did. He went, because why not? And I don't know. I was like, is this some sort of gang initiation? The Crips, the Blood, and the Kiddos? Like, I don't know. I mean, I grew up in New York City, right? And I wasn't committing crimes. I don't know. I was the type of kid, obviously, who would see an important-looking man on the street and sing in the hopes of getting scouted. That was boost my energy. You know? And now I'm here.
Yeah.
Growing up in New York City, you learn how to hustle at a young age. I remember I was taking the subway back when there were tokens. Are you guys familiar? These hexagonal tokens.
Yeah.
Clap if you know what I'm talking about. Woohoo! Tokens! And I remember one time my mom popped a token in the slot, and I'm pretty sure an unhoused man came over to the slot in front of me, sucked it right on up, took it out of his mouth, winked at me, and popped it in the hole. And I remember thinking, even at 8 years old, I'm like, jumping the turnstile is an option. You can just do that. It's so much more sanitary. A lot of poor comedians are doing it. It did teach me an important lesson. You can get anything you want in life by sucking hard enough. And with that, I bid you adieu.
Clare, lichtenstein.
Please follow Bear Hug Show on Instagram. Next show, 36, or follow me.
Hell yeah.
I posted something kind of gay earlier, and I'd love some engagement.
What'd you post?
I posted something sappy about loving being creative, which is embarrassing.
So gay.
It's pretty gay. It's pretty gay. But here's the thing, if you comment, I'll send you a picture of side boob that I just took recently. So maybe comment like, this is awesome. Or like, you should start a Substack. In the post I was like, hey, comment if you think I should start a Substack, and everyone is writing like, Queen. I'm like, what about the Substack thing? All right, thanks guys, bye.
Give it up for Clare Lichtenstein. Hell yeah. Side boob beats everything. Side boob is the ultimate. Of course, check out Bear Hug Show. We're all going to go to Poetry is Gay. We're going to go to this. I want to go. This sounds right up my alley. I would love to go. We're going to make it happen. We'll do a field trip, everybody. We'll do an open mic field trip to Poetry is Gay with everybody. And like Clare Lichtenstein's social media posts and her Substack and everything. All right. We have amazing acts. Oddball, Matt, Lee Paul, Joe Levy, Lawrence Reese. There might be others. We don't know. This next act, oh my God, this is just a stop on his way to the top, everybody. You know who he is. He's the greatest. We are honored. We are blessed. It's the Jason King residency. Yes. We're so lucky. Give it up for the great, great Jason King. Yes. Give it up, give it up. Woo.
Hey guys, this is off.
Hey guys, make some noise for yourselves. What's going on? All right, cool. All right, Clare talked about interesting interactions she's had with the homeless people. I had an interaction with a homeless person recently. I went up to this homeless guy who was asking me for money, and I was like, I don't know, man. I don't want to give you any money. Like I'm not sure. He's like, hey, man, I don't do drugs anymore. So I gave him money, and he was like, I also don't do drugs any less. Fucking guy, he's too fucking smooth, man. Better. Do we have a good Valentine's in here? Yeah? Good? Alright, cool. I like that, that was funny. I don't know. I didn't have a Valentine this year, but my ex was also sad and alone. So, good enough. I'll take that, It's not Valentine's anymore. Yeah, it's not Valentine's anymore, so that means it's Black History Month again. I like how they did that, right? There was like a month where like black people were feeling like angry and militant. They were like, let's focus on the love, Let's focus on being together. It's fucking annoying. I don't know if you guys remember this. At some point there was like, you remember the Black Lives Matter protest, right? At some point there was like rioting, there was looting. I was living in California, right? And Yes, Monterey, I remember. Yeah, okay. I used to drive down there. It was like a 4-hour drive from San Francisco.
Hey! San Francisco.
San Francisco?
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe you might know. Okay, but I was living in California, and during the riots and the looting, they looted a mall, okay? And they looted the Macy's, they looted the Louis Vuitton, they even looted the McDonald's. But the store that I felt the worst for was the Gap. Because no one looted the Gap. They were like, even if this is free, we don't want it. They looted a Michael's. They basically said, we'd rather knit a shirt than get a free one from the Gap. Oh yeah, I don't know. One thing that's kind of sad to me is the fact that, like, you know, even though there's been so much progression, there's still a lot of like colorism within minority communities, right? Like I went up to like another black dude recently, and I was like, "Hey man, we're like the same tone," and he was like, "Us, nigger." I am middle brown. You are lower middle dark. I am a white collar black. You are a bird from the movie Dumbo. Yeah, I was upset. Anybody ever had sex with someone and realize you're racist afterwards? That's too many of us. But yeah, no, I was having sex with this white lady in her car. Then a black dude passed by outside, and then she locked the door. I was like, I'm right here. He's like, he looked running. I was like, we're wearing the same shirt. It's crazy. I want to start a game show where I give contestants a video of a white woman walking in front of a black guy at night, and I call it, Is She Racist? Or just a woman walking home at night. Okay, can we play it? Okay, here we go. Round one, here we go. There's a woman, okay? She's walking home at night. She sees a black guy. She starts speeding up. But this black guy is wearing a fedora. Is she racist or a woman walking home at night? What do we think? Walking home at night? I'm gonna go with racist. Listen, this guy's wearing a fedora. He likes jazz. Right? He says things like mighty fine day and points while bobbling his head. Right, here we go. Another round. Here we go, right? Woman is walking home at night. She sees a black guy. She speeds up. But this black guy is wearing a handlebar mustache. Racist or a woman walking home at night? Racist? I'm on the woman's side this time. When have you ever seen a black guy with a handlebar mustache? That is a suspicious individual. I would run. That is a black guy that does magic. All right, he has tigers. He's a Ringling brother with an A. He's gonna sell you a bad car. He's gonna tie you up and then tap dance around you. All right, that's a dangerous man. All right, here's another one. Here we go. Okay, as a woman, she sees a black guy at night. She speeds up, but this time the black guy is me. Is she racist? Or just a woman walking home? What do you think? Racist? I appreciate you being on my side. That's what I thought too. But maybe it's a really complicated issue and I need to stop feeling so bad about it. I don't know. Let's see. Moving on. There are people who tell me that I'm a good-looking guy, but I don't really see it. And whenever I say that, all my guy friends are like, "This motherfucker, this fucker." Right? I don't know. Nah, maybe I'm good-looking. I don't know. But I think a big part of it is like, I feel like racism and being ugly sometimes feel the same. Right? Like I don't know. Like I'll go up to a white girl, I'm like, "Hey," and she's like, "Ugh." I'm like, oh god, okay. I don't know. Like sometimes recently I was at the DMV. I was wearing a blue shirt, and this white lady came up to me and she was like, "You work here?" I was like, "God damn, I'm that ugly." This woman thought I was a federal employee. You guys have seen the people who work at the DMV, all right? When good-looking people apply to a job at the DMV, they're like, "No, we want this whole experience to be back." All right? She thought I was one of those people. I was like, I must look like a ghoul. A goddamn imp over here. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Which brings me to my next game. Is he ugly or just black? Oh man. Let's see. I don't know. Sometimes my white friends will come to me and I'll be like, I'll talk about some of the racist stuff that I go through. And they'll be like, Jason, I understand. And I'm like, no, you can't understand. And then every once in a while I'll look at their face and I'm like, you might. You might just get it. Some people say when you get famous in comedy, or you kind of lose touch with reality. I think that's like especially true for minority groups. Race, gender. If you're trans or part of the LGBT. Well, I guess I already said trans. So yeah, you get the point. But I feel like fame also makes you like lose touch with those things specifically, like because I imagine you get pulled over as like a famous black person and then they're like, oh, Chappelle, can you sign this? And then you're just like, guess racism's over. I guess all my bits worked. What the fuck do I talk about now? Okay, here we go. All right, I'm realizing I am the same age as my dad when he had me. And now that I'm there, I'm like, yo, at 28, we didn't know shit, dude. Like, how the fuck are you having kids and answering all these why questions? I still don't know why the sky is blue. And the reason I don't know is because my dad didn't fucking know. Couldn't answer the question. All right, let's see another new one here. I feel like black people don't get abducted by aliens because we have more street smarts. I feel like, hey, we're like, don't go towards the beam of light. Maybe don't do that. It's a bad idea. Okay, I don't have much else to work on, so I'll just end this with a nice little story. So my social media did pretty good this past year. Thank you. Woo. And I have some fans, and I had a fan who reached out to me, and he is mentally disabled, and he messaged me. He was like, "Hey man, it's my birthday. Could you send me a card?" So nice. I'm a nice guy, so I sent him a card, and I put my number on the card, and I said, "If you ever have any issues, call me." And that was a huge mistake. Because he calls me every single day. Between the hours of 3:30 and 4:15 every day. AM or PM? Yeah, AM. So he'll call me. And he's like, hey man, I had a soccer match today, you proud of me? And I'm like, yes, I'm proud of you. So the other day, I get a call, I pick up the phone in advance, I'm like, hello, Luke. And he's like, this is not Luke, this is Phil. I'm like, what? He's like, Luke gave me your number. I had a soccer match today, you proud of me? I'm like, yes, Phil. And then in the back I hear, he's great, isn't he? I'm like, Luke, you had friends this whole time? He's like, yeah. Can you send us both a card? All right, guys, thank you very much.
Give it up for the great Jason King, everybody.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, we gotta.
My Instagram is Jason King from Queens. I always forget to do that. Thank you very much once again. Bye-bye.
Jason King from Queens. Follow. He has great skits and reels and all kind of TikTok sort of moments. And are we allowed to talk about this? Can we mention?
Go ahead.
Well, Jason King just had his second audition for Netflix. So look for him on the stand-ups. Possibly 24. Possibly 24.
Let's go.
I cannot wait. It's amazing. Give it up one more time. That was amazing. Hello, Jason King. Amazing stuff. All right. Is Celeste Bizarre here? Okay. How about Aiden Burns? All right, Ryan, are you out there? All right, hell yeah. Ryan is going to play some guitar for us.
That's right.
Is Eli here? Eli not here. Okay, we also have Oddball Matt here, followed by Lee Paul, Joe Levy, and Lawrence Reese. Let's give it up for Ryan, everybody. He's going to play some guitar in the midnight hour here on Kingtown Radio. Plug it in. You can plug it in. There's no cord. Oh, that's okay. We can mic it too. Oh, whatever. You want to stand or? I want to sit. Okay. The sound like them up.
Somebody else. It's time to
Hell yeah, that was super good. Give it up for Ryan. Hey, what's up, what's up? Hey, Ryan, that was fucking sick. It was like beat happening. It was awesome, man. Thank you for coming out and playing. Hope to have Ryan back again. Is Eli? Eli, are you here? Eli, going once, twice. Okay, let's get. So we'll have Lee Paul on deck, and then we'll have Celeste Bizarre, and then we will have Joe Levy and Lawrence Reese to close this out. Thank you all for sticking around. We have some amazing acts to close us out. Let's get Oddball Matt. Give it up for Oddball Matt, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Sure to be.
Woo! Yes! Hell yeah. Woo!
Some weather we're having, huh? Was not expecting that many chairs. Would you believe a year ago I was completely bald? Now I'm using shampoo again. Puppy shampoo. Puppy shampoo. I was in the shower looking at the puppy shampoo bottle and it says not tested on animals. I said, who the hell are they testing it on? You know, people see tested on animals, they say, oh, that's a bad product. But if it said tested on really bad people, people would be like, oh, that's a good product. That's really good. You know, when I get down sometimes, I think about buying a puppy. But the really sad thing is that in this day and age, I just wouldn't be able to afford the wardrobe. I mean, you can't be walking around Williamsburg with a naked dog. You get a ticket or something. It's got to be illegal. In a couple years, it's going to be illegal. Yeah. I've been into cars recently. I just got into cars. Mostly because I found out how upset they sound. You know, I can relate to them now. You know, I just hear them going by all day long like, ah, ah. You know, they're transferring something from an Apple product to a PC and you're like, ah. Yeah. I'm really, I found out that you couldn't bring a parachute onto a commercial airliner recently. Mostly. This was a parachute. I know. Mostly because it would just be unfair for everyone. They're like, you can't just bail on us, dude. Yeah, I'm really sick of misleading titles for porn. Just once I'd like to click on a video of boss fucks employee and have it go something like this. Sorry, Janet, we're cutting your overtime. And she's like, but it's Christmas! Yeah. I know. I found out I was eating in my sleep recently. Right? That's right. Entire rows of cookies disappearing in the middle of the night. I'm the only one who knows where those cookies are. So I looked it up one night when I found out I was doing it, and I was relieved to find that it's just a mild form of schizophrenia. I thought I was diabetic. Yeah. Don't take any pictures because I'm probably someone's imaginary friend and none of it'll come up. Yeah, I'm his imaginary friend. It's just gonna, I won't be here when you play it back. Oh, gosh. This is a cool room. Bigger than the room I've been in. Sorry, I don't normally do this. Would you believe I don't do this for a living? I have a job just like the rest of you, selling candy on the subway. It's a solid ha. Solid ha. Yeah. Gosh. I had so many things, but I'm just like bored of the shit that I'm talking about now. So, I don't know, that's all I kind of wanted to do. Yeah! See you guys later. You've been a wonderful audience. I'm Oddball Matt.
Yes. Yeah, awesome. Hell yeah.
Ta-ta for now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Ladies and gentlemen, Oddball Matt. Was he real? Where'd he go? Was that a figment of our imagination? Or that was incredible, man. That your whole thing is amazing. Give it up for Oddball Matt. Do you guys know this guy? It's incredible. That was phenomenal. Phenomenal. Oddball Matt. That's my name, I guess, too. But all right, so we have Celeste Bizarre, you were on deck. We have Joe Levy after that, Lawrence Reese to close it out. Let's get the amazing comedy legend, I think is fair to say. Definitely, Lee Paul, everybody. Give it up for Lee Paul. Fine, it's clowning. Okay, we're clowning.
Give it up for Oddball Matt Proctor, everybody. Let's go back. Let the physical comedy continue. Let the fucking physical comedy continue. John King likes that, right? Dude, Oddball Matt, very fun. One more time for Oddball Matt. That was great. That's a fucking performer right there. I dig that shit. Like the cut of your jib, Matty boy. Hell yeah. Oddball Matt is like if like David Cross just did acid every day and did children's parties. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Fucking love that shit, man. Hell yeah. Never fucking change, please. I don't care if they put your picture in a cereal box. Keep on doing that shit. Keep on doing that shit. Don't change. Can't judge a book by its cover. One of my exes, I know I hate this. You know what I really hate? I'm gonna be honest with you. I get very insecure. I hate reading off the phone when I'm doing the jokes. It's just like, let me stop and look at my screen real quick. Get a fucking headache because I've only looked at it 8 hours today. Does anybody else get, can I ask honestly, do you guys get the iPhone headaches from the light?
Yeah.
Are we all gonna get cancer and die? Like, what the fuck is going on? It's like, it's either in our eyes, or then where do you keep your iPhone? Would you have an iPhone?
Yes.
Where do you store your iPhone?
My back pocket.
Your back pocket, right? So it's either the hip or the back pocket, which means we're gonna get eye cancer and probably rectal cancer and fucked up ovaries. But you don't want kids, so who gives a shit, huh? Steve Jobs birth control right there, folks. Let's go. Oh, you don't want to have a baby? There's an app for that. Just keep your phone near your sex organs. That's all you gotta do. Fry those fucking ovaries, baby. Fry them. Fry them. We're in a weird time right now. You know why it's weird? Because we're like it's like some fucking libertarian fucking Twilight Zone. Like it's like abortion's legal in these states, but weed's been decriminalized in all of these. What? Abortion's illegal in these states, but weed's been decriminalized in some of these. It's like, has marijuana become the new birth control? Is that what's going on? Huh? Which pharmaceutical company's gonna market that shit, huh? I thought about it. I'd say, well, I guess that kind of makes sense. I mean, one of the biggest side effects from weed is short-term memory loss, so this figure women will just forget about the dick altogether. Between forgetting about the dick and their fried ovaries, they'll be good to go. Yeah, I can't, I have a hard time sleeping. I'm a very light sleeper, huh? Anybody?
No.
Anyway, you know your life is bad when you like wake up and you're like, all I want is 3 solid hours. Please God. Just 3 fucking hours. I don't want to move. I don't want to get up and pee. I don't want to adjust my sleeping position. I want to be like when I go to the doctor's office and get a medical procedure. I want propofol. 3 fucking hours. I want to be transported to a place that doesn't exist because I'm out. 3 hours of sleep. You know how hard it is to achieve that type of propofol blacked out sleep when you can't do drugs and alcohol because you're sober? It's a fucking death sentence, folks. It got dark. Everybody's like, oh my God, that's terrible. It's like, I just do weed and Ambien, that's it. This poor man. Wow, what a terrible existence, huh? God just looks at you and goes, I can't do it. 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 I can't take the pharmaceuticals anymore. You know, I can't take I can't have fun. That's what it is. Self-medication, right? You know? You know what self-medication is for sober people? Masturbation. You can't sleep, just whack that stress out of your brain, folks. That's right. You got it. This is my right hand, otherwise known as HMO, and this is PPO. Free health care. Most people can do things. You could drink, you could have a good time, you could smoke a little weed. They're repurposing drugs today. I admit they're being pretty thoughtful about it, pretty intelligent. It's nice, you know. I'm a little jealous because when I used to like use drugs, it was like recreational drugs. We didn't give them fucking jobs. We were like, okay, mushrooms, you gotta fight depression. You gotta make sure people can go to work and be functional, mushrooms. You do that. We were like, oh, microdose mushrooms to fight depression, manage your feelings. Bitch, I used to macrodose mushrooms to fight reality. I wanted no part of anything. I want to escape ground control, Major Tom. I wasn't thinking about my shitty job. I was thinking about a superb alternate reality.
My dad does ketamine for depression.
Yeah? He does fucking ketamine, right?
Yeah.
That's how bad it is. Like, you know what? People are so depressed. People can't interact with people. People are autistic. People are on their iPhones all day. Give them horse tranquilizers. Give them the fucking drugs that make the fucking thoroughbreds after win the race calm the fuck down so they have a heart attack. Give it to her father so he doesn't hate her mother. Horse tranquilizers. I think somebody's telling the horses, like, and the horses are back there like, you know, they give those things that chills the fuck out so depressed dads don't cheat on their wives. I don't believe that. Yeah. He is saying hung like a horse. Got it. You ever hear that? Hung like a horse? It's a lot of pressure for horses. Woo. I'll tell you, if you're the kind of horse that is a grower and not a shower, Houston, we have a problem. That's a lot of pressure. I like being my size. I'm 5'8". I wear a size 9 shoe, and I got a ring. What's your ring size? You know it? Do you know what your ring size is?
Yeah, like 7.5.
I got a 6. I don't even have fucking average lady hands. I'm a fucking 40-year-old doing a beard and I got the hands of a child. Child! Read me a bedtime story, mommy. Every time I touch myself, I feel like a pedophile. Got some Catholic school graduates in his house. How them lawsuits coming, dog? That's right. That's the beeping sound to alert you there's a Jew on stage making fun of the church. Oh no. The Jew alarm has gone off. He's here. I'm trying to be more proud. I made a New Year's resolution. I don't have it on now. Here it is. I'm actually wearing my star date. I'm wearing my Star. See, they tried to censor me. They tried to shut me off. I'm wearing my Star of David. And 2024, my New Year's resolution was to be proud and have more people dislike me. That's what I wanted. Yeah! Oh, man. Yeah, I was talking about, I gotta go, but I was talking about the feelings thing. It's hard. It's hard. Do you think the human condition is easy? What's your name?
Sophia.
Sophia? Hi. You look like you meditate and do Pilates, and you have a loving family, don't you? I can tell by your teeth, you know? There was good water in your house, and nutritious meals. It's nice. It's hard, the human condition. How do you deal with your feelings?
Acting.
Oh yeah? Are you an actor?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be truth in the imaginary circumstances. Crazy bitch. Just kidding. I'm studying Meisner actually too. It's cool as shit. It's dope. Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. I'm in the contact right now. You know what Meisner is? Meisner's a way for you to go to a conservatory, spend $4,000 so you can do this. I love your shirt. And then they go, you love my shirt? I love your shirt. You love my shirt. I love your shirt. Now it's time to change. You love my shirt? I love your shirt. You love my shirt. I love your shirt. That's $4,000 right there, folks. Am I lying?
AFI.
I gotta go. I know, Matt. I gotta go. But last thing I'll say, so you guys have ketamine. Dad's got ketamine. You got microdose mushrooms. You got Jack Daniels. You got cocaine. You got MDMA, ayahuasca. You got all kinds of shit. You know what I got? I got nothing but time. That's right. So people say, Lee, how do you deal with your feelings as a sober man? You know how I deal with my feelings? I just fuck my feelings away. Lord, you gotta fuck your feelings away. Everybody, you got to fuck your feelings away. Oh yeah, oh, fuck your feelings away.
Yeah.
Now you have a bad day on your job. What you do, you fuck your feelings away.
Yeah.
Your mom is dismissive with your career choices. What you do, you got to fuck your feelings away. Everybody, what do? You got to fuck your feelings away. One more time, you got to fuck your feelings away. Everybody, you got to fuck your feelings away. Thank you so much. I'm Lee Paul. Have a good night. Keeping over Matt Proctor, the legend.
Lee Paul.
Shameless plug this Friday, because I'm not weird enough and have enough reasons to have a hard life. I do a comedy speakeasy cabaret on the second floor of a halal deli called Chop Cheese Comedy.
Oh, yeah.
It's on 163 West 72nd Street. We got wrote up in the West Side Rag New York Post. We got a show this fucking Friday at 8:30, Chop Cheese Comedy. You can follow it on Instagram. And that's this Friday. And then this Wednesday, I'm doing a half hour at Soho Playhouse as a featured performer for Cuckoo's Open Mic, which is a great place. It's curated by Jackson Sturkey. If you know Jackson, he's awesome. So come and see me do 30 minutes. Come to Chop Cheese and keep on supporting this motherfucker, because you got to fuck your feelings away. Keep it going from Matt Proctor. Fuck your feelings away. Thank you.
Give it up for Lee Paul, everybody. Hell yes, brother. That was amazing. You gotta check out the Up and Up. Check it out. It's above a deli. Everyone is talking about it. It is the next big thing in comedy. Give it up one more time for the legend, the comedy legend, Lee Paul. All right, we just have a few acts left. We're closing it out. Thank you guys for sticking around. It's party time, everybody. We got Joe Levy on deck. We got Lawrence Reese. It's party time. Let's get Celeste Bizarre up to read some poetry for us. One of our favorites here. One of the greats. We love having Celeste Bizarre. Give it up.
I was not expecting the segue of fucking your feelings. Because this is about that. I have two pieces that are what I call the whole face set. So if you ever had a particularly disastrous hoe phase, this is for all of us. This is sing along if you know the words. You had all the sex appeal of a wet Band-Aid, and yet there I was. Those heels were as high as they were because I was trying to see over my unmet needs. I was trying to see where along the line of this night I might feel something. Anything, even if it was with some guy who knew I was hungry but thought I was dinner, so then I sat there and smiled at your jokes and laughed with your friends just in case I needed to change targets. Just in case one of them might get a little bit cuter with another shot of tequila, because God knows you wouldn't, but they didn't. You are the flesh that came through the walls from all those ghosts on the apps. You were not what I deserved, but apparently all that I could get to get these tired needs met. Now sure, you were nice. Most poetry mics know what I think about guys who are nice. But your smile was slow, your walk was slow, and you had a slow smile because you knew that you wouldn't have to try. And that was my problem at the time. No woman should call herself a queen with such low walls around her castle. But nobody could take the place of my long gone king, and now you were sat down next to the bed, and it was better than nothing. You didn't really lay a hand on me though. You just followed the motions. Kind of like those 1950s dance instructional books where you move your feet to the dotted lines. You looked for the lines that matched the shape of the girls you told me you liked to beat off to. And it was all over faster than it started, a sharp stab or two, and it was done, an inoculation against tomorrow's doubt that maybe I could have been wrong because it was what I needed. It was what I needed, though I had plenty of options of things to do for the evening. I could have been... It's just that my body was looking for something that I could not buy. Manifest through, hug through, talk through, walk through, call through, nap through. My body can't fuck itself. My body can't touch itself. My body can't imagine anything by itself. My body only knows animal, and what animal knows is scent, wet earth, and hunt. So my thighs only know trap, catch, and kill, and my hands only know grab, scratch, and take. So the wages of greed and low self-esteem are a stranger's pale blue window pane at 5 in the morning, a morning I saw coming a mile away. It begets the same pain. It adds to the stack. I'm not honest or truthful. I'm not strong or beautiful. I'm a curvy stack of unmet needs who knows how to dress the part, who would rather drown in a maelstrom of sheets than crawl into her own heart, because there are things that the body needs that the spirit can't make, and that's what God doesn't tell you. It's the tea that the devil sips from, and it's what keeps me at the end of every bar anchored like bait to wait for the next one. Thank you.
Woo!
This is a part 2 for the hoe phase. Hoe phase redux. The hoe has learned her lesson, and so now this is called Lovely in the Between Forests. There is no romance like there is in the heft of the rope that we all know will swing from if us princesses take but one more step toward what's lovely in the Between Forests. You live there, perfect, a troll beneath the bridge, no, a warlock with a key hidden in the folds of his robes, always so eager to arm wrestle. But I see men like you all the time. I completely forgot my line. I love when that happens. Anyway, I'll just read it. I see men like you all the time, and you would probably laugh, or maybe not, at knowing how close my aloofness stands. If you had been asked, you could have all that I am, just by virtue of being the only other voice in the room. Oh, but I've learned not to do that shit anymore, though. Oh no, this princess has learned how to claw her way up out of enough dungeons and scaled her way down enough towers by short and long hairs to know that that shit doesn't go anywhere. I keep forgetting my pieces. I can feel the ease that comes, though, with wanting to just give up and fall for beauty. Wanting so badly to rest. Wanting so badly to trust at last. The romance is in the natural things that with a trick of the light are so easy to mimic. The fall of the first leaf of autumn, the bloom of a rose, a scent of petrichor in a forest, glowing with fireflies. You can order all those things on Amazon and say they were of your own design. These treks across ancestral errors and parental misdeeds take so long, and I'm thirsty. And it takes the weary strength of scars to hold me back like rope from going to your glowing window in this fucking winter's night because I hate this forest. I am so tired of this forest and I just want to kiss and embrace. Just one. And you are beautiful. An easy, familiar face. But I have to remember though, I have to remember that every time I've passed you on the road, I've smelled your breath. And it's heavy with perfume and with bone. And I have to remember I have somewhere I want to go. Thank you. Thank you. I'm Celeste Bazaar on Instagram. That's like Harper's Bazaar, but Celeste, Celeste, Bazaar. I also have a Substack of fiction called For You, My Love. And I perform all over the place. I'm at Secret Pete's and Art Pharmacy this week. And random places in general. So thank you very much for this.
Give it up for Celeste. The best of the best. We're closing out with the best. We've got Lawrence Reese on deck. This next kid is going to go far in this business. We're excited to have him back on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Joe Levy, one of the funniest guys in the business.
Thank you, Matt Proctor. Thank you, man. I like that. That was cool. You said some shit I couldn't say. You're like, when I walk by you, I smell your breath. I was like, yo, it's fucking hot as shit. I smell your breath as I feel your hair. Oh, man. Joys of being a woman. Nice. Sorry, it's been a long night, man. This is cool. This is cool, man. This is good. It's been a long night. This is nice. Like a sleepover in here. Everyone's talking to the dumbest shit possible. I like it. Sorry, I'm gonna kill the vibe. It's good. It's like little sleepovers I was never invited to. It's really nice. I'm not good at hitting on girls. I tried hitting on this girl the other time, and I was trying to like put my arm around her, right? And I was like doing this. Guys, you know, I was trying to put my arm around her, and then she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "There's a quarter behind your ear." And then she's like, "No, try again." And I was like, "Fuck, there's a penny behind your ear." And she's like, "That was even worse." And I was like, "Oh, there's a credit card up your butthole." And we got a date this Thursday. So it should be good, man. That shit worked, you know? Girls love credit cards. I remember the first girl I ever asked out, I was in 7th grade, and I don't do that. It's not, because I love this girl, bro. I loved her so much. Like, I used to smell her glue sticks and stuff. And she had like the pink ones, the good shit, you know? And, you know, like the pink Elmer glue sticks, you know? Like the hardcore shit, you know? I would just fucking sniff them. And my teacher's like, "Are you getting high?" I was like, "Yeah, on love, baby." And I was so awkward. And so I sat next to her, but I went to her recess. And I was like, "Yo, Sapir, we've been not talking for a while now. And I want you to be my girlfriend." And she was like, "Let me think about it." And now, you know that means no. But at the time, I was like, fucking think about how cool I am. But she was like, "I gotta think about how to let this guy down easy. That way, he doesn't overdose on glue sticks." So what she did is she sent her friend to come talk to me. It's never good when she sends a delegate from the United Nations to take care of her problems. And their friend was like, "Yo, Sapir would go out with you, but she has to focus on school." Mind you, we're in 7th grade. That's the least important grade. You know what her homework was? Writing a letter to the president. "Dear President, this guy asked me out and he's really ugly. Please nuke him." Oh, so that's the best you could think of? After thinking it over? Focus on school? It was the last day of school. There's not enough focus on. You know? Alright. You know what's funny? This is kind of a topical joke. Valentine's Day was last week, right? And my birthday's the day after Valentine's Day, the 15th. And people are like, what does that mean? Because I've never had a girlfriend, and people always make that sound They're like, oh, a day after Valentine's Day must be crazy. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I've never had that issue. They're like, oh, a day after Valentine's Day. Yeah, my wife drives me crazy. What are you saying? You know? I'm gonna die alone, I swear to God. Bro, I look like Andrew Garfield if he was bit by a Jew. Yeah. Instead of jumping off buildings, I buy them. You know? Yeah, man. I'm having fun, man. I've broken my leg 3 times in my life. 3 feet. That's a yard. I've broken a yard of my body. The first time I broke it on the monkey bars. I've learned my lessons. Humans, we gotta stop using the monkey bars. Those are for monkeys. Alright, you never see a chimpanzee playing Wii Sports. Alright? You never see an orangutan go bowling. Like, you gotta leave it alone, man. The second time I broke my leg, I was playing Twister with my sister. Twister is like a gang war for the whole family. You gotta protect your turf. What happened is my sister, she kicked me into the table. I don't know if you guys know about Twister. That's not part of the instructions. She's an outside the box thinker, you know? And she broke my foot, right? But the thing is, that just made me amazing at Twister. Because I was super flexible, you know? I was just like, my foot was left foot on green, right foot here. I was going crazy, bro. Fucking her up at Twister. I'm the dumb one in my family, right? Like, both my sisters, they graduated from Princeton. Yeah, I used to make weapons out of pencil sharpeners. You know, I was protecting the family.
That's a skill.
It is a skill, man. Yeah, it is a skill. You should have seen my draw. Oh my God, you've been fucking wet. You should have seen that shit. Those are good weapons. I missed those. Mom threw them out. Fucking bitch. No, I'm kidding. I'm not one of these guys who hates their mom. I love my mom. I'm Jewish. I have a crush on her. Nah, she's alright. She's gained a little bit past. You can ask her. She said that. I swear, she was like, oh, Joe, I gained weight. Now you look amazing. Sorry, that's just me and my mom. She's alright, man. Okay, but this is how smart my sisters are. They'll do puzzles if they want to relax. I'll do a puzzle if I want to humble myself. I'll do a puzzle to keep my ego in check. I'll do a puzzle to be like, hey Joe, you're not as smart as you think you are. I'm so bad at puzzles. If I was in charge of Humpty Dumpty, he would have stayed broken. Alright. That's stupid. That's stupid, brother. That's stupid, man. I think I have like one thing I want to say. Can I check my phone? I don't want to roll. I know like in the moment and shit, but like.
No, don't do it!
I know, Lee. I'm in the moment and shit, but like, I wanted to say one thing.
Cancer.
The cancer? Am I joking about cancer? No. Oh, this shit's cancer, you're right. Shit is cancer. What do I say? I think gambling's a big problem in this country.
Yes.
It is a big problem. Every kid my age trying to make money sports betting now. Sports betting. Stupid. I like to bet on things I can control. Like poker. Or when my friends are getting divorced, you know? Things I have an impact on. Here's how bad gambling is, right? I heard the story about a tortoise and the hare. You guys know that story?
Yes.
Yes, right? And I'm like, yo, if that story happened today, my boy would have lost all his money betting on the fucking hare. He would have called me up like, yo, Joe, it's a lock. There's a hare racing a turtle. Hey, what are the odds? Oh, 20,000 to 1? Yeah, and then he would have got divorced, I would have made all my money. Alright, thank you guys so much. Have a good night. Thank you.
Give it up for the hilarious Joe Levy, everybody. Dude, the hilarious man. Online betting on the tortoise is so funny. Give it up for Joe Levy. Check him out on social media. Check him out everywhere. All right, this next comedian. Thank you guys. You've been a beautiful audience. Thank you for staying. You made it. You survived. All right, it's February 19th, everybody. Pinch to grow an inch.
20th now.
Yeah, it is the 20th, you're right. But I always do the other day. I don't know. It's lazy. It's lazy. That was the line for today. Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you all. Natalie, Lee Paul, Celeste, Claire Lichtenstein, Jason King, Pete Girl. You guys, you're awesome as hell. Fuck yeah, this guy is one of the funniest guys in New York. We are fucking so stoked to have him on the show. Make some noise for Lawrence Reese, everybody!
How y'all doing?
Woo! He got way too much energy.
It's 2 in the morning. 3 in the morning, my fault. We made it all the way through. We give it up for yourselves. Black History Month is almost over, man. I'm hyped, nigga. I hate Black History Month. It feel like they could just keep a tab on what niggas do for a month. And I'm a nigga 24/7. Black History Month, I ain't changing shit. I hate how white people act during Black History Month. They be extra. Nobody notices it, but they be doing extra shit. Every Black History Month, I run into the same interaction. There's always a white woman trying to teach me about a historical black leader. I'm like, bitch, this nigga cannot help my day. Stop teaching me about these people. This happens every Black History Month. I'm walking down the street and a white woman comes up to me and just judges me. She's like, oh my God, I love 50 Cent. I know you love 50 Cent. Power is my favorite show. I'm like, bitch, I watch Euphoria. I don't. I fuck with Taylor Swift. I don't really understand what you talking about. The worst part about it is she right. 50 is my favorite rapper. That's the worst part about it. And you can just tell I grew up with anger. I've been thinking, I'm getting a lot older, and my friends is getting older with me. And the more older I get, the more I realize that we are just bad people. Like, one of my friends, he used to work at a suicide hotline. How the fuck did you get that job? I would never call this nigga for advice. I wouldn't, bro. You tell me you calling him with your life on the line? Nigga, I ain't called that nigga in 2 weeks. I never understood a suicide hotline. First of all, I don't know if y'all noticed, but in 2019, they changed their number. You can't just change your number. There's people that's literally calling, about to kill themselves. Like, why are they not answering me? I never understood suicide hotline because I'm like, if you about to kill yourself, what is this person's opinion gonna help with that? Because what if he tell you what you don't want to hear? Cause like everyone's thought about suicide at least once. I don't think you should clap for that. Everybody's thought about it at least once, but like no one's gonna call somebody for it. Like, how does that look like? I'm on the bed with a gun ready to kill myself. I'm like, I wonder what Brad thinks. Nah, I don't give a fuck what Brad got to think. This is my life, nigga. I could never work at suicide hotline because I'm too goofy. You don't want to call me with your life no longer. I'm gonna make it a lot worse. Be like, yo, bro, I want to kill myself. I'm like, nigga, do it. What are we talking for? Nigga, why do you call me? Like, I'm too weird. I'm not the guy to call in those type of moments. Like, I'm not that funny. I'm not that nigga. Please don't do it. Call me with your life and your life. Cause I'm gonna get mad that we got too much in common. Like, yo, bro, I've been going through so much shit. Man, my job sucks. My dad's in prison. My mom's on drugs. I just want to end it. I'm like, damn. Shit sound like my life, nigga. I'm like, hold on, I got something to go do real quick. Everybody here been to therapy? Yeah. Yeah, still in it? I never understood people like that. Like therapy is like a challenge to me. I'm supposed to beat this. I niggas be in therapy but didn't go to school. What the fuck? 10 years of therapy, something ain't working. You keep coming with new problems. Like, you gotta figure this out. I've been in therapy one time, it was a court order. She was like, either jail time or therapy. I'm like, well, bitch, let's do this shit. Let's do therapy. And I ain't like that shit. She's trying to get me to snitch. Want to get to know me. Who you, the cops? Just lying and shit. Like, I used to be in anger management classes. That shit is, it don't help with your anger at all. I wouldn't suggest it. There ain't nothing makes you more angry sitting in a room with a bunch of people that has anger problems. It just makes you more angry. And they think that like, this is how the story how I went to anger management. I got in trouble. I was a badass kid in school, right? Threw a chair at my teacher. Regular shit. Regular shit. And niggas didn't want to throw a chair at your teacher. Fuck this math class. So I threw a chair at my teacher. I barely missed him. I was this close to hitting that nigga, right? So they called me, they sent me home and I had to tell my parents and shit. So, and then my dad had to come to school to talk to him. He never comes to school for shit. My mom always did the shit. But this time he wanted to go for some reason, right? And I'm thinking he's gonna help me out with like, oh, my dad gonna get me out of this shit. He goes to school and calls all my teachers a bunch of bitch ass niggas. So they're like, oh, this is where he gets it from. Now you got 6 months of anger management classes. So I'm like, all right, thanks a lot, Pops. I'm thinking this is gonna help me out with my anger. I'm gonna be around other people like me. They got the same anger. We're gonna figure this out. Wrong. Now I'm learning new ways to be angry. Cause I'm in there for throwing chairs. There's a nigga in there for stabbing people. There's somebody in there that brought a gun to school. And there's somebody that just scratches their face. I'm like, oh, these niggas is like that. I'm just asking advice on like, yo, how'd you sneak a gun in school? Oh, you know how to stab niggas? I'm gonna keep you around. And I'm just learning new ways to be angry. So I'm recruiting niggas. We basically, the school don't realize they put a gang together. So now we just gonna go around, we don't think we the problem. Everybody in there thinking like, yo, it's the teachers, ain't it? I'm like, yeah, yo, these teachers don't fuck with us. Let's go kill them. I wonder how they doing now, man. They probably like arrested or some shit. He literally was really scratching his face and like, yo, you ain't never been this angry. I'm like, you right. Never. I haven't. I got eczema. Let me end on a good one. I don't use Twitter no more. I'm done with Twitter. I'm trying to make it in this business. Twitter's like, it's just giving people reasons not to fuck with me. Twitter's a weird ass app, how you just tweet how you feel. You find out everybody racist. I be racist as shit during 2 p.m. Fuck these, oh, my fault. Let me not tweet that. I stopped using Twitter because like people be trying to make everything about them. I don't think we use Twitter right. This girl one time tweeted, why do women know so many women that have been raped, but men don't know men that have raped? And I was like, I never thought of that. And then I started thinking like, why would my friend tell me that? Women, y'all can talk about that. My boys, I can't ask my boy, yo, how was your weekend? He's like, yo, you wouldn't believe how many women I took down illegally. I'm like, we're not friends no more. You could have kept that to yourself. And he mad hyped about it. Like, yo, I just took this down. I'm like, nigga, 911. Still with you, dog. But I knew you. Shouldn't have tweeted that. I like to think about what would old historical leaders do with Twitter. You imagine Abraham Lincoln with a Twitter? My head hurt. Ted Bundy with a Twitter would have been crazy. Another one. Another one. These bitches easy. Name anybody else with a Twitter, that shit would have been crazy. You met MLK with a Twitter? I'm not done. I had another dream. That's my time. Give yours, I'm out.
Ladies and gentlemen, about Harry. That does it for President's Day 24. 4 more years. We're tearing it down. We're tearing down the system. Thank you all. It's been a beautiful night. Wow, so many stars, so much magic, so many laughs, so much poetry, so much profundity, so much alcohol, so much drugs, so much booze, so much excess, so much pleasure. Thank you all. We'll be back next Monday. There's no theme. It's leap year. It's a leap year. Thank you all. You're beautiful. I sang this song when I was a child because I saw it in a Looney Tunes cartoon. And my Aunt Susie wanted me to, she would always ask me to sing I'm Just Wild About Harry. It's about Harry Truman. It was Harry Truman's campaign song. So this was very hot in the 40s, kids. This was #1 on the charts.
Fill me with ecstasy. He's sweet just like chocolate candy. And he's like honey from the bee. Oh, I'm just wild.
Come see me do poetry. I'm doing poetry this week. I've got all these dates. Check out my live streams. Check out the vlogs. We're tearing down the system one live stream at a time. One vlog. One people. Slow television. All right, we're kicking it up because we have to destroy the system right now.
Sweet.
That's what I should have started with. Okay. That's, yeah. I just want to elevate this. It's the end. America, ka, 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 ka. Get at it. You're beautiful. Go be free. Go exercise your free speech rights before it's too late. Luxury beliefs, boutique spending. The Supreme Court is a fucking joke. Stack the judges. Overthrow it all. We need a poetry January 6th. We need to we're doing an open mic. We're doing it at the Capitol. We're doing January 6th. Everybody meet me at the Capitol building. We're doing open mic stand-up comedians. Meet me. Stand-up comedians. Meet on the Capitol January 6th. We're doing it for real this time, and we're putting in something better. You guys know. You know what the fuck is up. You know what time it is. Come on. Come on. All right, thank you. We're taking it out. Had to be the CIA. Ronald Reagan deregulating everything. George Bush, CIA head. Overthrowing the United States from within. Devaluing our currency. Nobody can buy a house. Nobody can afford to buy them children. Voting does nothing. It's meaningless. It's us versus the government. It's us versus the corporation. I'm ready to start killing rich people anytime. Everybody in New York wants to eat the rich. Let's go. I don't want to eat anybody, but I'm ready for the class war. I'm just going to say that. I'm using my platform to say that. This is a class warfare. Woo! Woo! 45! Woo! Wow! We're bringing the people to have a ball on your motherfucking ass. We're raging so hard against the machine, I unplugged the speaker. Oh no. Well, I just raged so hard against this machine right here. Come on, baby. Give me that. So yes! Yes! Alright. I need my stage time because I only did 5 minutes at the beginning, so I'm just kinda, this is just me doing drills here. You know, I don't know. I try to put a message. Into the show. There are subliminal messages, right? Oddball man, get up here, man. Get up. Anybody wants us? Get on the stage. Yes, we're jamming. Woo! Blues Brothers 2000. For Pepsi Cola, Tom Morello, for Jello, on the VMAs, winning Grammys like Beyonce, like Kim Rock, like, yes, get on that, Mason and Hamlin, Mozart, playing this shit, playing some fucking Mozart shit.
Listen to that guy. Yeah!
We are not going to do what you tell us. Powers that be. Me and Oddball Matt.
Do what you tell us?
Never.
You can't do what you tell
We're teenagers in suburbia. We're in high school. We're suburban angst. I bought the CD at Best Buy. I went to Target beforehand. I got some Star Wars merchandise. To be continued. We'll be back. You cannot stop the NWO and our little umbrellas. Check out the little umbrellas we got.
All right, everyone. That's it, I guess.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Hell yeah, dude. That was awesome, man. Hell yeah.
Last minute. Wow. I was like, where